we are back in business here. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Happy Martin Luther King's Day. Happy Inauguration Day. I am excited. We're going to bring out a truck today that I think you'll definitely enjoy and like. So we're going to go back to our traditional dashboard that we've been using. Just give me a few moments to get all this set up here. I am so glad we are back live on TikTok. I can't be more excited about that, which means we're not live on. Let's see. There we go. Get the dashboard on this setup. We are multi-streaming like we've always done, and I've always reminded you to make sure you go check out all of my channels so you don't miss out on a thing. Alright, so now we got the dashboard set. We'll get the game loaded, and let me get TikTok, or not TikTok. We get the channel here. We are doing convoys like we always do each and every day. To join the convoy is pretty simple, actually. All you have to do is literally make sure you have it set to 128. That's first and foremost. I know some are just waking up to the news, so maybe not everyone's here. We are not live on Instagram. We will go live on Instagram if TikTok does not go through. We'll leave it at that. But I am so thankful that we live another day. Thank you, President Trump, for your hard work and continued hard work and support of all the content creators out here, like myself. Last night, I finally got the truck that I was looking for, along with setting up several other things too. And I was working on my Fiverr account, so I need to check that before we go too much farther. Alright, now it's a matter of the game showing up here. Oh, yeah, I got messages already, so. Let me see what we got. Maybe I got junk mail. Alright, looks like that's all junk mail, so nothing new there. But we are live everywhere. I'm glad to be back again. There's Joe. Let me get my headset in. Good morning. Alright, so now I've changed up some mods that I've ran in the past too. So there are some mods that I took out, and some we still kept. Alright, so we only got 40 in here. I took out the that little dashboard thing. I can't remember what it's called. Let me get the convoy set up and we'll get rolling. I've been waiting to go live, and they finally gave the go-ahead when I happened to glance on TikTok this morning and saw that lives are now up and going. And so thankful we got a president who's going to be inaugurated today, President Trump, and the vice president will be taking their places, and we hope that they'll continue to support content creators like myself and like many of you out there too. We're going to be driving a Dr. Martin Luther King truck and trailer for this stream. For the duration of the day, I would say. I had mentioned before, I was going to make a special inauguration day trailer. Didn't get around to it. So we're going to do what we do best here. And hey, what's up, Jason? Good morning. And I hope, from what I gathered on some of the stuff that was coming back, already making, I don't know if it's accusations or what, they're basically saying that it almost sounded like Meta was trying to buy into TikTok because it looked different. Well, that's only speculation. We only know what we know, and something like that's truly speculation. Alright, so this is a Dr. Martin Luther King truck. I have a dream, and of course our dream was also to represent, to be a free country. Hey, what's up, Ash? Good morning. Let me get the convoy rolling. Yes, continue. So, because we are live on TikTok, we are not live on Instagram, because TikTok is a fully functional now, back like it was before we had the 12-hour blackout. Alright, so maybe this won't take as long to load everything. At least that's what we're hoping. I just want to bring you some good, fun, entertainment, and hopefully y'all can come on in and have a good time. Alright, so like I said, 40 mods is what we're running this morning. I had to clean up some of them as I went through yesterday. Which, between watching the football games and stuff, I thought Baltimore was going to come back and win the game against the Buffalo Bills. That was not the case. But I think it is sad that if download TikTok is not functional, that they even take the TikTok Live Studio, which I thought, because it's on your hard drive and stuff, that there would be no reason to take it. But yeah, good morning, everyone. When I saw those lives, I was like, all right, let's do this. So we got started right about 8 o'clock. We're going to go up until lunchtime. As you. Is my mic on? Probably not. Yeah, it is. Okay. All right. Of course, there's a lot of folks off today with it being the holiday. Oh, you know what? The inauguration, I could literally play that. It's a beautiful morning actually in DC. What's going on? Since the coverage is supposed to start early this morning. If you have questions about joining the convoy, please let us know. Feel free to message me and whatnot. Well, it looks like the Trumps are going into the building. Maybe. Now let's change the title.
The main difference between the two-day process and your process is that
All right, appreciate the 1 heart on TikTok. Thank you.
we have a transition that comes much closer. January 20th is a bit of a scramble for people with all the transition processes I have. But at the end of the day, we're much closer to the election than the will of the people needs.
And I suppose that scramble that you mentioned also, in this case, we complete it north.
Yeah. I mean, there's two kinds of scramble. One is, yes, we have backup plans. We have Senator Luke Sharp, people who is in charge of having backup plans. And so we have this summer inauguration.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning.
9 degrees today.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Nathan. Again, happy Inauguration Day. Happy Martin Luther King Day. So while I'm streaming, I'm going to have the, I'm going to actually watch the ceremony while driving. I am glad that we are back finally. It took us I was pushing for it to that we come back live.
So Troy, I apologize. I just want to tell people that Troy and Andrew at St. John's Church there, Trump and all the members starting to gather at that church for that ceremony that takes place a little while from now. Mr. Troy, some perspective on a church service being part of this process.
The church service. Huh?
We are a Judeo-Christian nation. I've actually done analysis of the use of the Bible in the inauguration. That's the president, the new
Hey, good morning, everyone. We'll be getting started here shortly as the convoy loads on up. Actually, in the meantime, I'll probably play some music. TikTok Live is back.
Yeah, I love life because he said he's disappointed in the results.
Yo, what's up, Giovanni? Good morning. Good morning. Alright, the convoy's taking a little longer to load up here. I'm good. I'm good. We're getting ready to do a convoy this morning. Also, it is inauguration day, so of course we got the inauguration on of the president, and then we have it is also Martin Luther King Jr. Day. So we're honoring legends today. Legends that have helped form our nation, helped form the United States. Martin Luther King Jr. fought for individual rights, fought for our rights. Doesn't matter if you're black, white, Hispanic, it doesn't matter what background you came from. Martin Luther King Jr. fought for us. And so today's a great day to, now that TikTok is back, now we have our lives. Finally, the convoy is loaded now, so. Alright, convoy is officially loaded. Let's see what kind of jobs we can get. We are in Texarkana, Texas. That's where our first load starts. I don't think we on dynamite that early. Well, we could take some furniture. We do have all kinds of time in the world. I don't have any particular place to go. We had shop take almond boxes to St. George, Utah. Borax. Texarkana to Odessa, Texas. Let's go. I've never seen the trailer skin there. Boretz. Take furniture to Boise. I think we'll take furniture to Boise, Idaho. 1,700 miles. Good morning, Bradley. Good morning. Alright, so convoy is officially loaded. So come and join if you want to. You're more than welcome to.
Welcome back to live streaming on here.
Yes, definitely. The first morning back, and we just let the courts take care of it from here. We won't. I saw that you were going to go live too, Jamie. I liked your video.
Good morning.
Good morning, Bradley. Good morning. So we're gonna get this thing going right. I don't know how much fuel's in this truck yet. We brought back our good old dashboard. Oh, it's morning. What the heck? 200 million. Hold on here. I don't know what the heck. Something is going on with the dashboard or the truck. Oh, the game kind of froze for a minute. The game may have to be, I hope it doesn't have to be reloaded. Right now I can't do nothing. I am at a standstill. It has literally frozen. I don't think I'm probably gonna have to redo it. Yep. ATS is not working yet, so I gotta restart it. Back to the drawing board I go. I'm hoping the convoy will load up instantaneously. And of course we got the inauguration on. And we are live on all channels. We're live on Facebook. We're live on Kick. We're live on YouTube. We're live on we're not live on Instagram this morning. But we are live just about everywhere. Alright, I appreciate Anthony coming here, that new follow button. Welcome, Anthony.
Plan B, Plan A, Plan C.
Exactly. When one doesn't work, you move on to the next one and yes. So we gotta start the process again. I'm hoping that it won't take forever or crash again. We'll get her going here soon enough. I mean, 44 might take half an hour. I don't want to spend all day loading up the convoy and stuff, but I do want y'all to come hang out. The one thing you don't see in the background of the Tennessee Smokehouse's picture, which is in the back. That's actually too far up. Oh, come on, truck. Alright, let's try this again. Hopefully it'll just load up immediately now that it remembers the convoy. Just look for Big Text Gaming. Big Text Gaming. Ah, it's got to redo it again. So it's got to process all those stinking mods once more. Sit back, grab your popcorn, grab your peanuts. At this rate, I might as well go grab some peanuts and popcorn. Peanuts and popcorn, or peanuts myself. I do have. I could make oatmeal. I haven't had oatmeal in a while.
What's up? Corey TikTok is back.
Yes, it is, and we are live Mario Kart. The other day, we've had a lot of stuff. Now tonight, I'm not going live tonight because it is a BCS National Championship game. So I'll have my focus on that. So we'll do a live, maybe a morning and an afternoon one, or we'll go until we feel like it.
Are you gonna be live this weekend?
Yeah, I have no plans. Literally, I have no plans. Nothing's going on right now. We're gonna be as live as possible. Sorry, it's got to reprocess the mods. While it's reprocessing the mods, I'm gonna grab me some breakfast real quick.
No school for me today. It's MLK Day.
Exactly.
You're back.
Yep. Yeah, there was no oatmeal. I thought there was. So I'm gonna open some peanuts.
No program school. It's also, like Mario said, MLK Day.
Yes, it is.
Are you doing great?
I'm doing great. Now that TikTok is back, we have the channel that we didn't have before. And so I'm ready to get this thing going again. And so I'm as ready as I'm able to be. How are y'all doing this morning? Hope you're doing very well. I usually have some donuts when I'm off. We never got any. Trying to get the
It's
convoy.
been wild with the TikTok, and the weekend was wild. I am doing amazing today.
Oh, I know. Been a very crazy weekend. First we lost it, then we didn't. Then Trump comes in and said, "Hey, I'll take care of it first thing in the morning when I get into office." To at least give an extension to figure out what's going on. That's what should have happened from day one. But Biden was in a hurry trying to pass it, so and he put it in with something that they knew was going to pass. And TikTok should not have been in a bill with foreign policy. That it should not have been. So they like hiding certain things in the bills. That's why there's a lot of disagreement. It needs to be a bill by itself. Where we get this convoy going, had some issues early on.
Do people have school tomorrow?
Yeah, people go back to school, they go back to work. They let everyone be off today in celebration of Martin Luther King Day. And also inauguration.
Corey, can we request songs?
Yes. As soon as I hit play them, I haven't played any yet. If you see the song at the top,
He promised he is going to save TikTok like he said vote for him. The other side is closing it down.
yeah, you can request songs. If you see the music at the top, you can request songs. If you're on TikTok and stuff. Yep.
Okay.
Now I won't be able to listen to them because I don't have my headset in, but I'm allowing y'all to do that. Alright, convoy should be almost done. Nope. Like I said, I took away 4 mods, I added 2 mods, I believe.
Where are your headphones?
Well, they're not connected yet. I don't even know if they're charged yet. I would love to be in DC today.
President Trump
Get Some Help by Post Malone.
Awesome. I
At
see
Mario
it.
Kart Decalage 1-7, the track I Had Some Help, originally performed by Post Malone, and Morgan Wallen instrumental Box Freaks has been added.
What? We're listening to music about TikTok. We're gonna censor.
Yep. That's what I've been hearing too, but I don't know. And that's what people were saying on TikTok last night when they first were able to go live. And I understand that the process switching over servers that does take at least 12 hours, if that was the case. But we were under a ban, not a server switch. Sorry it's taking so long on the loading of the convoy. I'm ready to get going. But I am very curious, just like you, did Facebook have an impact on TikTok? I mean, he was an intern for Facebook before he created TikTok.
Welcome in, everyone.
Thank you. Tonight I got some cheese and rotel to go with some chips for tonight's game.
Big Joe set a gift.
Set a gift. What do you mean set a gift? I don't see any gifts sent. Thank you for 2 likes.
My bad.
Today is going to be interesting. Oh man.
Oh yeah. Well, a lot of it's because people were just now seeing that the lives are now working. It's inauguration day of our president.
Play You Look So Good in Love by George Strait.
At Mario Kart Nike Luigi 17, the track You Look So Good in Love instrumental version, Nicolette Avenue instrumental cover band has been added. Use
Awesome.
remote.
I wonder when things actually take place.
I think everyone missed you doing lives here on TikTok.
Oh, me too. Me too, Jamie. We're only gone for a short time. Because Convoy is taking forever to load up. I mean, I'm not using any heavy mod besides my mod.
But it feels like 10 days.
Mm-hmm. It does. This is my breakfast peanuts.
And that's Shepherd, Florida, to the first part of Mr. Troy. What does the president face, the president-elect face as far as in a sense of unity amongst those, even amongst those who did vote?
But here's another thing that I find interesting. That this whole TikTok thing was not even debated on the Senate floor at all. They threw it in a bill with something else, knowing the bill would probably pass. Which I hate it when they camouflage stuff, trying to hide stuff.
Texas, Democrats line, go ahead.
And usually when they tend to do that, they like trying to be sneaky.
I will check out the others. They got their live stream on.
Alright.
Okay, Mr. Troy, seems activity coming out of Blair House when it comes to president starting the process of leaving St. John's Church. Let's watch this.
I would love to work for the Secret Service. I think it'd be kind of cool. There's Joe.
We're still watching the Blair House until this the activity when it comes to their
Hey, Joe. Yeah, it actually crashed when the game crashed, so I had to reload it again. So I'm having to. I don't know why it's taking so long. I mean, there's less mods than there normally is. Oh, JD Vance just entered the search. Alright, two more. Hopefully it loads and it doesn't crash this time. I think the president's leaving the Blair House. Yep.
Here is the shot of Blair House set
Alright. It's
C-SPAN's continuing coverage of the inauguration of
it's open. I hope. Hit okay. Convoy's taking forever. It's not doing anything. It's like stuck on the convoy screen. There we go. Finally. Oh my gosh. I've eaten most of these peanuts before this thing even loaded.
Can I just say that I walk from Blair House to St. Andrews many a time, and it probably takes less time to walk in than to take that long routine of vehicles.
Alright, now I think I was looking at jobs and it just crashed last time.
Readings that would reflect the fact of the transition of power and the new president. But, you know, it's a very,
Packaged food to Salem, Oregon.
you know, they're trying to express their hope, their gratitude to God and the greatest of American people that we have.
Furniture to Stockton,
4 years coming up.
Fort Stockton, Texas.
It just became the church of residents have been worshiping there since the 19th century.
There we go. We'll do something like this. We'll take a long load.
Speaking of which, here are the SVAs with drivers at St. John's Church.
Alright, it's finally loading. Yay. And they're just arriving at St. John's Church. There's a president-elect coming out. You're saving TikTok. Everyone wants a picture with Trump. Alright. Alright, this is where I was stuck at last time. Let's see if it... Okay, good. You're not gonna make it daytime. Convoy is up now.
Morning.
Good morning. We are back and better than ever. Oops. We are driving the Martin Luther King truck and trailer. Being now we're celebrating Martin Luther King Day and also Inauguration Day.
Ready to roll?
Alright. Do we need fuel? Nope, we're good on fuel. We have a long road ahead of us now. We're going to the train station over to yes. Oh my goodness, sorry truck. Definitely did not see you. I'm driving International Lone Star. Alright, now we're do our longest load in a long time. We'll drive all the way to Oregon this morning.
This is where it is.
If it's available still. Yep.
Businessmen in their government.
Get on in there.
And Jake.
All right. Time to get our load. We're going to take a load from Texarkana, Texas to Salem, Oregon. So we have a very long day ahead of us. All right, let's roll. Hope you like this truck and trailer. It is on the Steam Workshop. It's one of the truck and trailers that I had done. Don't go out the wrong way. That's all right. We got over 2,000 miles of road to travel. Oh, we're not perfectly aligned, but this will do. Andy does it. That truck was a little bouncy.
I wish grandpa's never died, Riley Green.
Oh crap, my truck died. What are they calling it? There we go. Alright, we have a long way to go, short time to get there. Really? I got hung on the guardrail already. Man, I keep going in the wrong gear. I'm a horrible truck driver.
I wish grandpas never died by Riley Green.
Alright, we have 2,165 miles to go. We got a long way to go, short time to get there.
Where are you headed, sir?
We are heading to Salem, Oregon, to Walmart in Salem, Oregon. Trucking across the U.S. on Martin Luther King Jr. Day and inauguration. I think we're near the Ash. No, that's it maybe? No. Alright, so we're on 82 West right now. 82 West. Trying to see the speed 65. Okay. That's 55. Hey Kevin, good morning. Happy Monday indeed. Good morning, Tiger. Alright, we have a long way to go, short time to get
I
there.
am glad we are back on TikTok.
Oh, me too. I am glad to. This is like a celebration party. Now we're all back. That's pretty cool.
Blog beyond Bank.
Yeah.
I do. I just forgot about that one. I went too fast. I couldn't slow down. That's my excuse. I'm sticking to it. I try my best to obey traffic laws on here. So far, so good. We're in farm country heading to driving to Oklahoma. We're getting ready to hit Oklahoma. I mean, the weather I think is a lot warmer than they projected too in DC. We got a long drive ahead of us, so sit back, relax, hang out, and play some music while you're here. Hugo. See, we're obeying traffic signals. Is it still processing, Joe? Oh man, your boss ended up calling you in. Dang. Alright. people that don't have to work today. Yep. I only worked 3 days this week. I'm off Friday because I got doctor's appointments. We got another bridge up here. Welcome to Idabel. I think it's like Oklahoma. Yeah, we're in Idabel, Oklahoma right now. Biden handing out get out of jail free cards. Alright. Sounds good. Dang it. Yeah, hung on the guardrail. Wasn't watching what I was doing. Really? There we go. Now we're talking. Alright, and away we go. Alright, we have a long way to go and a short time to get there. We have 2,000 plus miles to drive from Texarkana, Texas to Salem, Oregon.
Let's go on this TikTok.
Me too, me too. I miss TikTok also. I'm glad TikTok is back. We're live. We are celebrating 2 things today. One is Inauguration Day in the incoming President Trump, who actually helped save TikTok. And then the second thing we're celebrating, which is also the first thing, is Martin Luther King Day. We are celebrating, driving in honor of him. He went coast to coast. He was for the people.
I love Trump.
Oh yeah. Alright, welcome to Oklahoma here. Thank you for a new follow, Jason. Yeah, I almost did a Trump inauguration trailer, but ran out of time. So I didn't get to do an inauguration trailer. Unless I have time this afternoon to work on it. I just did not have time to do one today. I like to do stuff relating to the holidays. And this is one of the trailers that I had done for Martin Luther King Jr. Of course, I'm watching the inauguration take place live while doing a live stream too. So I can see what's going on. I got my mini setup right here. Oh, it's 80 miles an hour. It's time to hit the road. Oh wait, we got another toll road. These Oklahoma, they love their toll roads. Thankfully, there's no gate blocking us. Oh, that was not a toll road. Long way to go, short time to get there. And we got over 1,000 miles on our tank before we are empty. So at least we can go to the halfway point. Alright, we are locked in at 80 miles an hour. Hopefully no other people get in our way. One thing about Martin Luther King is he had a dream. Actually, let me read. I'll read his speech here in a second. While driving.
What steering wheel are you using?
I am using a Logitech G920. It's a Logitech G920. Whoa. Okay, it didn't mess me up too much. Alright, appreciate the new follow. Whoa. Alright. Sorry, car. It's 65 miles an hour now.
Go straight up.
Alright, so this is the... Yeah, I was had cruise control locked in. Alright, so this is the I Have a Dream speech by Martin Luther King. Let me get to it here.
Slow down.
I'm definitely slowing down now. Yeah, we're in Joplin, Oklahoma.
Doing a lot of swerving.
Yeah, I'm texting, I'm watching, moving my phone while driving. This is not good either. New construction going on here. His I Have a Dream speech was delivered in North Carolina. Thank you, Officer Ron, for that ticket. I really appreciate it. I'm going slow through here. Yeah, his I Have a Dream speech was taking place in 1963. This is the American Truck Simulator. Very cool. I love this game. Alright, so here's the I Have a Dream speech. It's we're celebrating Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Enid, Oklahoma. I'll get that for you in a second. I can't text and drive at the same time. I can't be on my phone and drive at the same time. Alright, so we're going left here. We're in Enid. We're heading towards Enid, Oklahoma. This is a truck and trailer I did. It's on the Steam Workshop. So you can go and subscribe to it. It's all for free. There's no, you don't have to do anything but subscribe to it, and this will be yours.
Hey, Tucker, Dad, good morning.
Hey, good morning, good morning. We are driving out here celebrating Martin Luther King Day and also Inauguration Day. So throughout this day, I'm gonna probably read the speech to I Have a Dream, which is the most famous speech known to man, known to anyone. We've heard of 407 years ago, our forefathers who took this nation.
There you go.
Hey John, welcome, good morning. Alright, so this is a brief overview of this speech. It says, I have a dream that one day every valley shall be engulfed, every hill shall be exalted, and every mountain shall be made low. The rough places will be made plains, and the crooked places will be made straight. And the glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all flesh and shall see it together. This is our hope. That's part of the I Have a Dream speech. Oh, and there goes that dream, short-lived.
You have to learn how to drive.
Alright, here we go. I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to.
No texting and driver.
Yep. Yeah, that's major illegal. You can get yourself in jail for that. Alright. So, back to the speech. It says, this is our hope. This is a faith that I will go back to the South. Thank you, thank you. With this faith, we will be able to hew out the mountains of despair and a stone of hope. With this faith, we will be able to transform, not reverse. There we go. And another toll road in Oklahoma. $11. Whoa. Alright, with this faith, we'll be able to transform the jangling discords of our nation into a beautiful symphony of brotherhood. With this faith, we'll be able to work together, to pray together, to struggle together, to go to jail together, to climb up for freedom together, knowing that we will be free one day. This will be the day when all of God's children will be able to sing with new meaning, "My country 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty. Oh, of thee I sing, land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrims' pride. From every mountain let freedom ring." And if America is to be a great nation, this must become true. So let freedom ring. Whoa. From the hilltops of New Hampshire, let freedom ring from the mighty mountains of New York. Let freedom ring from the heightened Alleghenies of Pennsylvania. Whoa. Let freedom ring from the snow-capped rocks of Colorado. Let freedom ring from the curvaceous slopes of California. Let freedom ring from the but not only that. Let freedom ring from the Stone Mountain of Georgia.
He's having a hard time keeping it on the road.
Let me drive this song.
Average Longhorn driver. I guess you can't read and text. You can't read and drive, text and drive, eat and drive. I'm just literally just reading out Martin Luther King's
This game.
American Truck Simulator.
You making a milk trailer look bad.
You're making the milk trailer. Oh no, that must be bad. What was that? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, I'm reading your question here.
No MLK.
How do you go live if you don't have the feature and you know follow and no followers? I am featured and I have followers. Whoa, 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 whoa. We say the new follow.
MLK, no milk.
Oh, no, Martin Luther King. We're not. We're celebrating Martin Luther King Day by driving the truck I made in honor of Martin Luther King Day. And I can't drive a stinking truck at all. They should not hire me as the next. They should hire me as the next 50 driver. I bet they're hiring.
You're making them look bad with your driving.
Not intentionally. This is why you don't read anything while you're driving. Let's just focus on the inside of this vehicle here. Alright.
Stop wrecking our truck.
Will do. Alright. Now we're going to focus on the road. This is a nice international truck here. Got a lot of cool stuff. See the back of it.
I remember.
Oh yes, and of course, wow.
I am sorry.
Sorry about what, Nathan? I don't mean to dishonor anybody. I'll simply out here
Try a
on.
real one.
Well, I drive a bus. Does that count? I mean, buses have the identical buttons in them. Appreciate the new follow from Dev. So I am a bus driver, which literally a lot of the buttons in this truck are identical to what's in a bus that I drive.
Don't need a CDL for bus.
Actually, you do. If you're taking any, we do have 24 passenger buses. We also have 12. We have 15. But yeah, we're doing some charter bus. Anytime we do a charter bus.
And Nathan Levy, the requested song contains explicit content which allowed here.
Sorry, Nathan. Certain songs are allowed and certain are not. Alright, so we just started toll road in Oklahoma again. Lots and lots of toll roads.
No, you can't put no rap music.
No, not rap music. It's just certain songs. If it contains nothing but cuss words throughout, or explicit stuff, then that's when it's not allowed. Yo, what's up? I see you. I see you too. Alright. We are live on so many channels here. Hopefully I'm going the right speed limit. Alright, we are exiting stage right. We have a long way to go. Short time to get there.
Play Playboy Party All Red. And Nathan Levy, the requested song contains explicit content which is not allowed here.
It's only what Spotify says. If it's explicit, I'm sorry, it's not allowing you to play your song.
Bro, just switch it on YouTube.
Well, you can't really do that on... I don't have it set up for YouTube. Alright, so we got a long way to go, short time to get there. What am I playing? I am playing American Truck Simulator.
Just trying to set it up on SoundCloud.
Oh, well, I haven't had used SoundCloud in forever.
And Dev the Track, Don't Take the Girl, made popular by Tim McGraw, vocal version, Party Time, has been added. Use, revoke if it is the wrong song.
Alright, so this is the American Truck Simulator. Those that have never seen this
Nathan
game.
Levy, you don't have enough points. You need
Points.
15 points for this action.
Yeah, skipping is the only thing that requires points. The rest of it, it does not. And to get points is basically chatting throughout. That earns the points.
Damn, you should do it for free instead of points.
Only the skipping part. You can play a song for free. The skipping, however, does require points. Oh, this is an amazing game. Ice. Yeah.
How's your day going?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Good morning, big country. There's been a lot of things going on with TikTok, but we're glad it's back. GPB coming from Kick is on. Welcome. Oh, this game is amazing. Now, of course, I'm driving a truck and trailer to honor a legend in Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And this is a truck and trailer that I had made for like today and stuff. Hello.
Let me borrow your Xbox again.
We not doing that again.
Nice break.
Oh yeah.
Oh, come on, I am trade you something.
Nathan, I mean it. We're not going to play those reindeer games again.
Leeway is a highway by Rascal Flats.
In Small Town Boy 835, the requested song contains explicit content which
What?
is not allowed here.
Hold
Come
on.
I am trying to make a deal with you. It's a chauffeur license for bus, not CDL. Gotta accept my deal.
I don't gotta accept nothing. And oh, easy does it here. Alright, we are going to Oregon.
Come
We're
on,
going-
man, it's not a scam.
It doesn't matter. Stuff like that gets you banned
Just
instantly.
trust me.
Alright. Easy does it. is a Highway. There's nothing wrong with Life is a Highway. I have never. I will play Life is a Highway. Just give me 1 second on Spotify. I will actually play that one because there's nothing wrong with that song. Rascal Flats. Ay, ay, ay. There we go. We'll switch it to Rascal Flats. Life is a Highway. I will override that one. Hey, what's up, Chris? Welcome, welcome. Alright, so we're going from Texarkana to Texas.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Oh, that's weird. Thanks, bro.
Yeah, anytime. We're trucking all the way from Texarkana, Texas to Oregon. We have a long drive over 2,000 miles. You're from New Mexico. Awesome. Very cool indeed. I like traveling. I tell people I'm actually from everywhere. There's not one place I haven't been very long, because I have probably been there. I have lived there at one point. So the truck and trailer, of course, was designed by me for Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And normally it's celebrated on the 17th. Oh, I am glad. I am stoked TikTok is back. I miss TikTok because the interactions we get from TikTok are unlike anywhere else. TikTok shares the streams of everybody with
Love the
everybody.
truck. Blessings, happy MLK Day.
Thank you, Shane. You have a great rest of your day. Enjoy it.
I was upset when it got nannered.
Y'all getting this Arctic blast down there?
Of course we are. Now, we are getting this blast all over the place here. Thank you for the 858 likes. And so you can see on the dashboard, the dashboard where we're heading. And life is a highway. We have a long way to go. We're only in the beginning stages of all this here. We're only in
I also have
Salina.
this game.
We're only in Salina, Kansas. Oh yeah, this game is amazing. I've been playing this game for over 7 years. Probably 8 years more or less. And everything about it, I love teaching people about what this game entails. And how you can incorporate your skins into the game. I do a lot of design works. I do have my own
7:30 a.m. here.
7:30 there. It is 9:30 here. Because I've been watching the presidential the inauguration day. I've been watching that while driving. Whoa! Get back on the road.
7:30 a.m. in New Mexico.
Dang.
Don't do politics.
They add Arkansas yet to the map.
Now, yes, they did add Arkansas to the map too. Now, I'm only watching the coverage of it, and like I said, Inauguration Day is a very special day. It's not about politics. I mean, you're celebrating the incoming president.
And Jamie Creators, New Mexico, here too.
All right. 8:30. All right, so we're on the same time zone. Like I said, long way to go, short time to get there. There you go. We're up in Kansas, so we are making a lot of progress right now. Progress that we weren't making earlier.
At Chris Vacation, we might be neighbors.
That's right, y'all might be neighbors, who knows?
And Jamie Creators.
Yeah, this morning while I was loading, I do have a convoy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my gosh, I'm going too fast. How fast am I going? I'm only going 59 miles an hour. Trying to eat something
Whoa,
while
whoa.
yeah, trying to eat something while driving is not very wise at all. Oh, I think they're done at the church. Now they're moving on to the next place. Yep.
Yeehaw.
Oh yeah. So I'm just watching the live coverage. Even for the 1,200.
I am playing GTA 5 with mods on PC.
Nice. Well, I do that too. I actually downloaded 5M and RedM so I can play that. And I'm not a part of any organization, group, or anything. I just got to be a part of a group.
GTA 5 is better with mods.
Oh, it is 100 times better. Appreciate the new follow. I used to play GTA all the time. Matter of fact, GTA was one of the first games I've ever played on here. It was literally the first game I played besides World of Warcraft, which was my first streaming game. Oh.
Did you see the new graphics cards?
Well, I have a 4060 in mine right now. JD Vance and Kamala Harris are switching.
I have the 2060.
No, that's actually what's in my laptop, and I have a 2060 that I was using in my desktop too. But I ended up going with the 4060.
Nice.
You can play. Yes, this is on ultra settings right now, matter of fact. But with my 2060, I was not able to with my laptop. It just wasn't a faster processing. Now you can play it on ultra. Depends on. It really depends on a lot of things, factors, on your processor. I have a liquid cooling system, so my PC can definitely handle it.
Nice.
That's right up.
I have a gaming laptop, only sad.
Oh yeah. Hey, well, gaming laptops are nice because I take mine on the road, and guess what? I will never miss a stream unless I'm literally too tired. Oopsie. It allows me to do some other stuff.
Go faster. Bumpy road.
Oh yeah. Mm. Dang it. Peanuts are definitely messy.
I just followed you.
Thank you for the follow. I must have just missed it. Now I might have been eating some peanuts at the time. But yeah, if you go to right now, BigTexasGaming.com website is under a new name. If you click on the website,
I am eating cheese. It's long.
nice. But I do have all my information on my website. I probably need to post another, update the link. It hasn't been updated in a while. That's where you can see all my blogs and everything about my PC setup to kind of what I do. And yep, we're actually live on both my YouTube channels. We're live on Kick. We're live on Facebook, Twitch, Trovo.
Nice.
Thank you, Joe, for a new follow. That's why I was reminding people to make sure you're following me on other socials you just do not know. Awesome. Mainly because if you don't know, like this weekend, there was a stop. Hey, what's up? Road Raider, it's been a while.
Did you build your PC or have it built?
Nope, I built my PC myself. It took me a few years to do that together. It was built through the community by all the giving. And then I worked with a tech guy to get it get it working the way it's supposed to, because it didn't work right away. So I had to have his input.
Nice.
Play Red Dirt Road by Brooks and Dunn.
Good song.
And Smoke Turbo 835 the track. I used to know this song by heart. Brooks and Dunn has been added.
Awesome.
Note if it is the wrong song.
No, great song indeed. How you doing, Nathan?
Good H2O.
Definitely. Gotta have something. Keep yourself hydrated. Now, one thing I gotta do is clean up my office area a bit. 70 miles an hour still. So we have a long way to go. We're not even close. Oh shoot. Oh, I could not stop in time. Is it almost time to pull over to sleep?
Prefer office chairs or gaming chairs?
Well, I started out with an office chair. Eventually, I got a gaming chair, and the gaming chairs are actually built for what I need. So I definitely enjoy my gaming chair.
Believe at Brooks and Dunn. And Small Town Boy 835 the track. Believe Brooks and Dunn has been added.
Yeah, feel free to play songs. And if songs that they say are not allowed, let me, I'll debate it and I'll put in some song. I'll probably honor those requests if if you think that they're appropriate enough. Oh man, my engine died. I have not played the show in a long time. I do play a lot of college football.
I seen them last year.
Nice. Now I do play a lot of college football to the point that I have literally, I'm in my 5th season already. I probably need to get back into the show, maybe Grand Theft Auto again. Alright, we're going to have to go to a rest area because it is getting late. How late is it? I did see that there's a Nintendo Switch 2 coming out. We've only been 500 miles. Is that it? No, 700 miles. We've only driven 700 miles? Man, doesn't seem like we've driven very far.
No.
Yeah, we got over 2,000 miles to go. Oh man, sorry about that. My nose is clogged up.
Allergies?
Oh, I have allergies bad. I have what's known as a deviated septum in my nose. So a nose does not function like a normal nose. I can't even breathe with it. But this weekend I'll be getting a sleep machine for the first time. For sleep apnea. And of course I got really bad allergies. Mad Dog, good morning. Should we go to that truck stop? There might be a rest stop down the road. Let's check our map here. Oh, that's a Peterbilt we could have discovered. There is a rest stop up ahead. Perfect. So we're in Nebraska right now. Man, we're flying through. So we got a long way to go before we get where we need to go. Alright, so we're up in the Nebraska area. How's everyone doing on this fine Monday morning?
Click on the highway to justice.
My normal hours.
The requested song contains explicit content which is not allowed here.
What? I'll play that song for you, Brothers of the Highway. Just give me 1 second here. Brothers on the Highway. I will play that for you. I think you mean Brothers of the Highway, right? I don't know what. Alright, I'm pulling into the rest area. Yeah, just give me 1 second to pull into the rest area. And I'll play that song. I think you mean Brothers of the Highway. But I'll look for Tony Justice. Now I know that it seems like Spotify doesn't know right from wrong. I gotta pull over to fix it. That's the first thing I'll do. Oh, the famous rest area. Good. You mean I haven't discovered this camera yet? I swear I thought I had. Alright, we're at the famous rest area in Nebraska. Let's go find a truck parking lot here. Yeah, there's a camera view. Or no, that's a picture view. Where do trucks park? Oh, trucks park over here. Oh, there it is. We'll park right here, actually. Alright, let me take care of that real quick. Where is this highway? There we go. While we're here, let's make it morning. Perfect. I know I had discovered this place before. The archway, that's pretty cool. I got you taken care of.
President-elect Donald Trump is expected to sign more than 200 executive actions.
Dang, that's a lot to
today.
sign.
A huge wave of policy proposals on everything from immigration to DEI to establishing an agency for government efficiency. We're going to go through all of that. Let's first bring in Senior White House and political
Oh, that's cool.
correspondent Ed O'Keefe on Capitol Hill. And so, Ed, what can we expect today?
Nora, good to be with you. Happy Inauguration Day from Capitol Hill. Just in this hour, Trump aides in waiting have been briefing reporters on some of the details of those executive orders you mentioned that he's going to sign. There are at least 10 regarding the issue that has defined his political career more than any other.
Oh.
Immigration and border security. 10 of them, as one aide says, to rectify, as they put it, the situation.
Alright, we are ready to roll now.
President declaring a national emergency on the U.S. Mexico border. That gives him immediate powers as commander-in-chief to begin deploying the military and other security assets to that region, and then again refocusing some federal agencies on the issue. He's going to clarify the military's role, they tell us, in protecting the territorial integrity of the United States. They're going to end a handful of different immigration-related policies from the Biden era, catch and release. They're going to reinstate the Remain in Mexico plan that has migrants wait over there as they seek asylum. And they're going to restore construction, particularly in parts of Arizona and Texas that we've seen. Literally, construction was suspended almost 4 years ago this week. And now he's going to suspend refugee resettlement for at least 4 months. That affects a handful of different countries around the world with various issues where refugees have been trying to get into the United States. He's going to end asylum and close the border to illegals via proclamation, they say. Create a media removal process without the possibility of asylum for many of those. Quote, we are going to then end birthright citizenship. Remember, that's in the Constitution. It's also opposed, ending it, by about 7 in 10 Americans, according to CBS News poll that came out yesterday. They're going to try to enhance the vetting and screening of what they call illegal aliens, and they're going to rescind, quote, ultra-forward policies of the Biden administration and try to bolster customs and border protection, immigration and customs enforcement, restore the death penalty for any undocumented immigrant who kills a law enforcement officer and encourage states to do so as well. Most urgently, we're waiting to see where immigration and customs enforcement might begin carrying out programs in cities to try to target undocumented immigrants who may have criminal records or be considered threats to national security and get them back to their home countries. There have been a handful of discussions with Latin American countries about establishing quick partnerships that allow those immigrants to be sent back, and we expect many major American cities. We heard over the weekend
Oh, wow.
Chicago would be one, but there will be others.
Force One.
And when it comes to classifying drug cartels as foreign terrorist organizations, another thing he's expected to do, watch for Mexico's reaction. They're not going to be happy about this because they'll perceive them as harboring terrorists. And a big part of their society, of course, is controlled by drug cartels. So it creates immediate problems here in the Western Hemisphere as he starts to dramatically reshape immigration policy.
A lot there. Thank you for walking through all that. Just wanted to.
All right, so we got 1,411 miles still to go.
The Capitol. And that's where President Biden and the First Lady are in Washington after the swearing in of Donald Trump. The East Front was where traditionally inaugurations were held. The last there was Jimmy Carter, and then of course Ronald Reagan on the advice of some of his political consultants. Mr. Deaver, they moved it through the West Front because it looked better and the sun would be setting. And so traditionally it's now been on the West Front of the Capitol with that beautiful inaugural platform that won't be used today. But what we're showing you right now too is this presidential motorcade that is going right from the Blair House, which is right across the street, into the White House as they are going to meet with the Bidens for this traditional tea before heading up to Capitol Hill. Barbara Costa.
Very quickly there, the history of Blair House is so fun. Eleanor Roosevelt did not love Winston Churchill staying at the White House, so the government purchased Blair House. So the heads of state and dignitaries would stay across the street, not upstairs in the residence. Of course, Churchill never took that direction and always stayed at the White House.
The Blair House has 14 bedrooms. It's beautiful. I was just inside it and had a tour, and it's where the whole first family is staying now.
She may not have liked that because there is a story, perhaps apocryphal, of the British Prime Minister showing up in the Old Together in front of the President, and when there was embarrassment, Churchill said, the Prime Minister of England has nothing to hide from the President.
I sure would like to know the circumstances of that.
All right, that's our first way station check. We probably damaged our vehicle so much.
He's really looking forward to getting back to the White House. He loves the building. He said it was a special place.
The Bidens are at hand for the incoming president.
It's also off the screen so he can take some swings during his presidency in the residence.
You know, we want to be able to listen in here. You can hear voters trying to get some questions into President Biden and the First Lady has responded. To read, did they have done this before?
I am still here.
Thank you, thank you. Trailer damage. Really? Oh, come on. I did not see that rig there.
Damn AI drivers.
Tell me about it.
Pictures there. Inside. Tea and then on to the White House. Beautiful hat. And it's very all the time. See her face with that hat on. But as you know, it's very cold here in Washington. Certainly if they
Dang. Oh, nice.
I like the trailer.
Thank you. I created it myself.
This is the second time ever that somebody moved back into the White House.
77,000 pounds.
This is the
Yeah, I designed the truck and trailer.
That's all she wrote.
never seen happen before, and it's a different dynamic
Yep.
in every way, I think.
Right, that was, of course, the early 1800s. Leading to the return.
When they came back,
One change is that the family will not be with him this time. Barron Trump is now of college age, as I understand, be in New York at NYU. And the First Lady, I believe, is spending the majority of her time in New York as well. So maybe those Gulf streets will come back really quickly. I want to just, we were talking about those executive actions and orders that will be issued today. That flurry of activity activity by the president. He will sign some of them in front of this crowd, and we just heard from Ed O'Keefe. I want to go to congressional correspondent Nicole Killian because she's on Capitol Hill, and of course, one of the other big stories.
I'll definitely give it a try. It all a lot depends on my schedule. Like I'll be working another job like I did last year, so I probably won't be playing. I won't be on the live on the weekends like I have been when that does start up again.
Yeah, that's right. And soon after he is sworn in here in the Capitol, President-elect Trump says he intends to issue that executive order to prevent the TikTok ban from taking place. Of course, a lot of users were surprised to get those notifications over the weekend saying that the service was not available, only to find out a couple of hours later that the service was restored. TikTok putting out a statement thanking for the efforts of President Trump. And of course, the president-elect has said that this executive order would basically extend the period of time before the law's prohibitions take place. And so, as you mentioned, of course, that law passed by Congress and just
Now we only got 3 months on TikTok, according to.
parent company ByteDance in order to keep operating. Now, President-elect says that he prefers to see some type of joint venture where a U.S. entity would get a 50% ownership stake in some potential deal, but that remains to be seen. In the meantime, there are a number
What the heck?
of congressional Republicans who believe that the law should stand as is, particularly because Congress passed it. It's been upheld by the Supreme Court, but the president-elect is still moving forward today with that executive order. And worth noting that TikTok CEO Shao Shu
Have
is
fiber
expected to be here
optic
for the
internet?
inauguration.
I do. Yep.
Nicole Killian,
As far-
thank you. We're going to keep talking about these executive.
And also, well, that and I'm also on a business plan too.
Arkansas Senator Tom Cotton has issued a very stern warning after this and has said that any company that hosts, distributes services, or otherwise facilitates the
Well, I don't know. I'll pay a lot for it.
could face hundreds of millions of
Oh man, I get
bonus liability under the law.
pretty fast speed. I can't remember what it is right now.
Back at camp, rebuking those companies, warning them they should not put
What the heck is going on with my truck? It's going so slow.
There are a lot of concerns out there as well. But what does this mean if a president can, with the stroke of a pen, undo what has been passed by bipartisan Congress and upheld by the Supreme Court? May I, Senator?
Alright, there we go.
I think that circumstance, it could be a huge problem. I wasn't in this
Have
the last 2 years.
5G home internet.
Nice. I have 5G on my phone.
There is a purchase, Bible purchase in place. The president has some power under the law to suspend the law. Otherwise, I don't know how you suspend the law. It's
Dang.
passed by the Congress,
Yeah,
signed by
T-Mobile.
the president. The law of the country.
Oh, you have T-Mobile? Okay.
Purchase option, and maybe he decides there is one.
But Tom Cotton's position, who's the head of the Senate Intel Committee, is that that law would mean the 90-day extension would have been required to have viable and significant progress on a deal prior to January 19th. And that's where the stickiness is now. We're now past that, and he's trying to invoke a 90-day extension, also saying he wants a joint venture with the government of China, which I believe is not legal, but maybe trying to gesture to what China
I
does.
said, I'm Tom Cotton for 4 years, and the Intel Committee is not to be trifled.
He's definitely a
As you question, Senator, about
Sorry, car.
it's the theme of the day. It's certainly the theme at the beginning of the Trump administration. Mike Lee once said about executive orders, the president is not a king.
I didn't get.
There was a period where Republican senators in particular did not like executive orders. Help us understand how you see those in the context of a government that was built with checks and balances between the power of the presidency and the power of Congress.
Well, what the president's supposed to do now
You
is
like
they
the round?
reverse the last executive orders, so you could argue they're trying
Oh,
to get
yeah.
back to where it was before the other person issued their executive orders. I think it's a huge problem. And every president starts their presidency in this same way. This may be a little more dramatic than others, I don't know, but they all started the same way. And find out in some cases they don't have power to do what they hope to do, just like President Biden did about student loans.
I have listened to some of his stuff. Not in a long time though.
Amendment and birthright citizenship. But we need the problem. One of the problems here is kind of like the Iranian agreement. It's only as good as the president is willing to support it. The presidents need to go to make the effort to get the economy.
What about in Shelton.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Agreement about Paris climate. If they can't do that, they should realize that we're moving forward here on shaky ground, and whatever we do can be immediately changed by the next president. And I'd like to see every president do a better job of getting permanently done what they think ought to be done, rather than temporarily done what they think should be done. I understand why President Trump is doing this today, because he's reversing a lot of things President Biden did 4 years ago today.
But when some of these go beyond that,
Nice.
probably, like you just said, going to go to the Supreme Court with the 14th Amendment and trying to end birthright citizenship, which is what the government interprets as the Constitution saying those born on American soil are citizens at birth, regardless of their parents' immigration status. He says no longer the case. That raises a lot of practical
Have you been to
questions
Las
about
Vegas?
Oh yeah.
currently
Yep.
in status. And then
We
those
went to
kind
Las
of
Vegas about
flag for that
10 years ago, I
trying
think.
to end asylum by decree, asylum under international
Las Vegas
law
was
gives you the
fun.
right that you can flee persecution and come and ask for it. We have seen President Biden test that with that executive order that he just put in place right before the election to try to drive down those crossing. That's already in the works. So
It's
that's
a
already
9-hour
in
drive
process.
from
Trying
me.
to
Nice.
end asylum by decree.
Yeah,
Say, if you're
shoot.
politically persecuted, you are not welcome.
We would have
to the
to.
United States of
I'd have to
America.
fly out to Las Vegas if that's the case.
90% of the people that claim asylum by decree don't get it.
Under current law, which is why you go to Congress to change
I
that.
understand.
To change
But
that.
9 hours is not too
I
bad.
want to take a moment now to look at the former speakers of the House and their spouses gathered
Yeah, my nose.
inside the Capitol Rotunda as we are getting
Yeah.
a first look at the 600 seats and chairs that are crammed in there to witness this inauguration of the 47th President of the United States. People beginning to get there early, and you can see there's the podium where Donald Trump.
I love Josh Turner.
Deliver his
Oh, yeah.
address and also be sworn in. I want to take a moment now to go to Scott McFarland. He's just outside, I believe, the Senate carriage entrance there on Capitol Hill. Hi there, Scott.
The Senate carriage entrance was where rioters breached the Capitol 4 years ago this January. The Capitol Rotunda, from which the president-elect will speak today, was an area that rioters were rotted through on January 6, 2021 as well. This is the area 4 years ago where Trump supporters maced, maimed, beat, clubbed police officers. So the question as this day develops is, how many pardons will Donald Trump issue to January 6 rioters? He has said unequivocally it's a first day thing that he's going to pardon at least some of the rioters. But the question now is it some or is it all? You pardon the noise behind me, that is Marine One getting a test engine run. This is the area for which President Biden will depart the east front of the Capitol. And all of this happens with the background music of the January 6th cases. What becomes of them? We know 1,000 people have pleaded guilty, have admitted their crimes. 600 were charged with assaulting police officers, but Trump has not clarified, Nora, how many people he plans to free or give clemency to when they run, and whether
Dang.
it will be everybody.
That's an excellent point, Scott McFarland. Thank you. I want to check in with Chief Washington correspondent Major Garrett. He's also on Capitol Hill. The expected impact of some of these first executive actions. Good morning, Major.
Good morning, Nora. Good morning, everyone. Happy Inauguration Day. A couple of updates. We've just seen the motorcades of 3 foreign leaders here for President-elect Trump's inauguration. The next couple of hours, leaders of Italy, Argentina, Paraguay all made their way into the Capitol complex. We've also confirmed former Vice President Mike Pence will be attending the ceremonies here, arriving here in Capitol Hill very shortly. So, as we've talked about presidential powers, from the beginning of our republic, presidents have always exercised tremendous
Oh, they're getting
power.
ready. It's getting
The
close.
executive branch, who are
2 hours to go.
they do. And we're going to see some pretty sweeping changes because a couple of former Republican speakers of the House, Kevin McCarthy, we just had a picture of him and Newt Gingrich, have told President Trump, you need to tame the federal bureaucracy if you want to expedite the things that you want to achieve in your second term. And taming the federal bureaucracy is a huge ambition
And otherwise.
of these executive orders. They're going to deal with diversity, equity, inclusion. They're going to end all of those programs within the federal government. There'll be
Where are we at
requirements
now?
no longer working from home. You have to work at your
Oh, we're in
federal agency.
Cheyenne, near Cheyenne,
And there'll be
Wyoming.
attempts to reduce the size and scope of the federal workforce.
Why are you tagging everyone?
On gender and sex definitions, let me read to you what the executive orders will say. It will be the
Let's move
policy
employee
of the
35.
U.S. government to recognize two sexes, male and female. Federal employees will use sex and not gender in all agency
gender.
communications.
Alright, no tagging though. We can't have you be tagging people now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nope. Oops. Hold on here. Okay, we had a little fender bender. Yeah, he was just muting people or tagging people for no reason at all. We still got 1,177 miles to go. Alright, we're back on the road. Yeah, I'm not sure why Adam was tagging people. Another way station. Welcome to Wyoming. Welcome to Wyoming, folks. Well, they're leaving the White House now, I think. Oh shoot, I probably need to get fuel here.
And it draws on people from all sorts of departments across the government, and they can rename things like rivers and mountains, bays and whatnot. But just said California became part of the United States. So you can see where things may be headed here when it comes to things like that, versus the other more significant policy changes that he's hoping to make with those executive orders throughout the day.
On that note, we're gonna squeeze in a quick break. You're watching CS News coverage of Donald Trump's inauguration. We'll be right back.
I keep left there.
Alright, so we still got over 1,000 miles still to travel.
I keep left there.
But y'all, I get to decide when I get paid. It's kind of crazy. You get paid. Trump changed everything. My pay lets me get up to $500 of my pay when I need it. There's no interest, no credit checks, no mandatory fees. My pay gives me the freedom to handle anything that life brings. I have big goals, and I'm not waiting for payday anymore. And you should be. That's my job. Join me as y'all learn how and get paid with these things.
I'm Libby Dunn, All-American gymnast and Maori athlete. When you travel and train as much as I do, you find happiness where you are. On the mat or on the sand, wind and comfort are essential. That's why I live Performance Joggers by Maori. Made from DreamNet fabric that's made of 89% recycled materials. Effortlessly soft and made to move as much as I do. My happiness starts here, in the softest joggers on the planet. Do you think we should head back? No.
Alright.
Take the next exit, right?
It's just organic liver outside. Technically not to support healthy function. Dose is designed to keep your liver exactly.
Whoa, 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 get back on the road. Oh, shoot. This is not cool. See if we can get out of this. Nope, we can't get out.
Actually,
Okay, let's find a new route.
Laramie, Wyoming.
to be moderator of Face the Nation is not an anchor, it's not an actress. You are up here to moderate the conversation. That means bringing the most powerful stakeholders to the table to come better informed.
Oh crap, I'm running out of fuel. Alright, there's a fuel place up here.
TV series. We're about to take you inside its real life. Listen
Up here in Laramie, Wyoming.
ad-free on the 48 Hours Plus subscription on Apple Podcasts.
There's also a couple of photo places too.
first time at the presidential weeks ago, Mike Pence is already here and didn't even look at Donald Trump. And here's what Mike Pence has to say this morning about his decision to attend today. He said this is a day when every American does well to celebrate our democracy and the peaceful transfer of power. He said he encourages all of our fellow Americans to join us in praying President Trump. So not exactly lots of supporters for President, but he made a sense of duty that it is important for the democracy of the United States for him to be here today and recognize the transfer of power. There we see Steny Hoyer, former Democratic leader in the House, James Clyburn as well. They will all have coveted seats within the rotunda. And Vivek Ramaswamy, who we have covered over at CBS News, is going to be running Doge with Elon Musk. This big effort to try to slim down the federal bureaucracy. But Ramaswamy is planning to announce in the coming weeks that he will be mounting a bid for Ohio governor, and so he will be stepping away. Those who heard that there were some within the Doge effort who didn't get along that well with Ramaswamy, didn't appreciate some of the things that he had to say, and so the departure
360.
appears to be a mutual benefit.
How beautifully put, Betsy Cortez. Let me ask about that. We know we see Vivek Ramaswamy, who ran for president himself, young man, billionaire, been very successful in business, was supposed to be co-chairing this Doge effort and Elon Musk brother. Has there been a falling out or some tension between the two?
That's the real story here. Elon Musk is as close as you can be to the president of the United States last night at the Capitol Arena. And the president-elect bring on stage Elon Musk. That's right, his name is X. And as President-elect Trump said, only Elon Musk could get away with naming his son X.
Wow.
They seem to have a real rapport. This billionaire, one of the richest people in the world, and the president-elect of the United States. It's highly unusual in American history to have that sort of relationship with a business titan, with someone who's in the presidency. But as Senator Blunt knows,
Turn right.
Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy
Turn right.
in Ohio, they're going to face some challenges from the appropriators on Capitol Hill, Senator Susan Collins of Maine, Congressman Tom Cole. These traditionally are the people who decide how the federal government spends money, not some outside informal group run by a billionaire. And that's already the real tension I'm detecting in my reporting. It's not about Vivek Ramaswamy and Elon Musk, it's about Congress and Elon Musk.
Turn right.
I'm trying to decide who you should eliminate and who you should eliminate.
The reason this matters is because in many Americans' court, we're supposed to have an important president central governments to balance out representation across the country. There's a time, it's amazing to think of it, FDR had to go to Congress to ask for changes in the executive branch. He voted them himself, and then he made a very small request. There were 330,000 telegrams sent to the Capitol. They picketed Washington saying his tiny little request for aid was a paragraph from Congress. Now, nobody bats an eye when the president says, I'm going to hire somebody that can cut out $2 trillion worth of the executive branch. It's a shift in experience. Maybe he's clearly a successful businessman. And wasn't elected by anybody. It's just a shift in where the power and representation lies in the system. We're supposed to have an equal representation of power.
We're in some text, as many of these things are. And John, I think you recognize this too, that some of it is it's sloganeering. Some of these are campaign promises. They sound good, but then they're going to hit the wall of what is politically possible. Not just within the bureaucracy, but within how our government is set up. It's testing Congress right from the get-go on so many fronts. How much they're going to demand.
Oh, there's a church.
I remember the president saying the era of big government is over. What's that again?
That's a picture spot. Hey, what's up, high tech? I think this is a picture spot. Yep. Beautiful church here. I do, but in this case,
Commission
We're gonna take a picture of this church real quick.
Do you get a sense that it might have more success?
Hey Big Tech says, welcome back to the new and improved TikTok.
Oh yeah. St. Matthew's Episcopal Church.
IT area. We could be like one of those countries that never had a landline, but everybody now has a cell phone. You know, we're about
Do you like a new UI name?
behind in
Y'all like what?
There's a place where you really probably
I think so.
There was the mayor of DC, Mayor Bowser, greeting people, and no doubt everyone's saying congratulations to the commanders, of course, which has had a big win over the weekend.
I know who
Advancing
bought it.
Against Elections and Surveys.
Oh, yeah?
Executive Director Anthony Salvanto, he's here, and Anthony.
I think we all can speculate who bought it.
President.
The answer is optimistic. Majority optimistic. Let me show you from our latest CBS News poll here.
I'm not gonna say because it's not official. It's still unofficial.
I think we all know well.
I think we all know very well.
It's higher than the last time that he took office. Maybe no surprise there. More people voted for him this time, right? But you
It's
also
official.
see when you compare it
I know it's official, but it's not. They haven't announced it for us to let us know.
68 for HW, George H.W. The reason for that is
All right.
the era that we live in. There are Democrats optimistic about
We got that photo op. There's another photo op over here too. Of course they will. Can't go that way. But we don't want to jump the gun at anything either. We can't go that way.
No.
Because it's not our place. It has to. The newspapers have to report it. If we report it, it doesn't mean anything.
Go straight up. Exactly.
So we'll just wait and see. Alright, we got another photo op over here. Oh, another nice church. Alright, car. Really? Of course they're smart. They're smart to not say anything. Alright, there's another building over here we'll take a quick picture. I think right there. Hold on, I'm gonna get my headset. Hello. Hey, what's up? Alright. And what's the inauguration while streaming? Good. cathedral.
approvals and not
The cathedral.
dramatically trying to reduce the size of the federal
There ain't no
workforce because
cathedral
doing
here.
so not only
Yep.
brings pushback from Congress, but also begins to take
Oh,
things
yeah.
away that Republicans and the citizens of the country at large value, like national
That's a
security and things
thing.
that are related.
That's an excellent point, Major. Thank you so much for pointing that out about the size and scope of the federal workforce. And in the
Probably.
states where they are centered, you can now see the first ladies together.
Alright, you don't rush it wild, man. That's what I'm taking a picture of.
To make their way to Capitol Hill. Just want to update you. Just a short time ago, President Biden was asked, "What's your message today?" And he answered and said, "My message is simple. It's
Perfect.
And then they asked him, "Did you write Trump a letter?" And he said, "I did." And then he was asked, "What did you say?" And President Biden said, "That's between Trump and me." Tradition continues. His successor, a letter in the White House.
They eventually come out. Reagan left unstationary. That's how to let the turkeys get you down. So,
Probably.
this moment of traveling from Blair House to the White House, and where the two, the president and the incoming president are meeting, was the time that Bill Clinton said it really hit him that he was president, that all this stuff had been
Oh, no.
abstract.
No, the change of power is early in the
We should
morning.
remember that today Donald Trump's going to learn about things or feel the weight of things that are in the deepest secrets of the federal government. Cyber hacking operation against the Iranians and
What?
he also learned there was a terrorist.
No, no. No, they do it on. They what? Yeah, they always celebrate the Monday, like the 2nd January on Monday. 2nd or 3rd January in January. And they just moved Martin Luther King celebration to today. You know, his birthday celebration is usually on the 17th, but they moved to the 20th. Appreciate Troy with the new follow on TikTok. I mean, not TikTok, on Twitch.
She's already set up to change some of the things that perhaps
Alright, now we're.
the president in his first
Oh, yes.
which is
Yep, live on TikTok.
She also, Nora, has a deep understanding of President-elect Trump's personality.
Yep.
She is trying to regulate the White House by swinging it
Oh, yeah.
to make it more organized. Sources close to President Trump tell me that she doesn't try to control his phone or control his schedule in a strict way. She understands that he likes to have a wide circuit of communication where he talks to lawmakers and other people outside of the government to get their view. But she wants to make sure that there is order inside of the White House. She was not part of that disruptive, to say the least, first year of the Trump presidency in 2017.
I am heading to Salem, Oregon. Yeah, from Texarkana. 2,000 miles.
She has not been on television since the election, and on election night she declined to make remarks. The President-elect Trump invited her to do so. That's reflective of her personality and the way she will manage this White House.
It's almost a throwback in some ways to the Bush era, the staffer era, to be first and foremost in the service of the President of the United States. Some of the reforms we heard that she is enacting is to make sure that people have, especially COVID passes, so that people cannot get inside that inner sanctum of the President, and to
Good.
watch him hear the Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson.
Hey, we've been
There you have it, answering the
listening.
which we've heard, which is the
Alright.
executive orders coming today about that access
Just
to
briefly, the point you made, Nora, you said she's
Yeah,
changing
yeah.
the badges, the
Yeah.
same as blue badge, to have access to the laws. They're now going to become gold and platinum badges.
we've been live for about almost 3 hours.
But Constantine controls the cell phones.
Exactly. I didn't say yes many times. He makes calls as he wants to.
All right.
I'm fascinated by President Trump for 14 years, and I've been speaking to him for a long time. He's someone, this is part of the comeback story. I'm a total outsider in American politics now, twice president of the United States. There's a history to this. Chief of Staff business. The Chief of Staff is the gatekeeper, and basically helps
So you got 1,000 miles to go.
Mr. President only has a communication with the chief of staff, which was kind of the Nixon model. He did much like his cabinet, and then Ford opened it up. Everybody comes in, and ultimately, Ford administration, Dick Cheney said, and the metaphor for this was a bicycle wheel. The president, the center, all the spokes, and Cheney, all the other spokes, and had just one single spoke, that one line of communication to have an Operation White House. Gifted that to the Carter White House, saying you've got to run this way. Carter didn't, and then that's right. He thought he could do it himself.
There's no one free in history, and Dr. Gregory has also done so much.
Happy birthday, Tim. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Happy Inauguration Day. Yo, what's up, Loya? Alright. Oh, shoot. Why am I slowing down? I thought I had on cruise control.
Just relaxing.
Ooh. You're welcome. Yeah, I celebrated my birthday last month. I'm gonna get this thing back in gear.
Why are you driving like that?
What do you mean, why am I driving like this? There we go. Oh, don't do it on purpose. Well, you know these simulation games. Right now, both presidents are riding together to the swearing in. I'm trying to stay on the road. You know, one thing I've noticed about presidents, almost all of them have been in office at least 8 years. That's almost what we've given their terms, 8 years as presidents. Although Biden was in office 4 years. What was it, 8? Appreciate the new follow. Welcome. We're trying to grow our community back again on all fronts. What platform that you prefer? Alright. Thank you for the 500. Thank you for the can't read it. Thank you for the rose. Really appreciate it. Man, I used to be looking at pretty close to that. To the White House. And now it's like Fort Knox. Thank you, thank you. I try my best here. Sorry, I'm watching the election coverage while I'm driving, which is why I'm all over the road still. Alright, 80 miles an hour. They've already sworn in the vice president. Now it's all about the president. Alright, 934 miles to go.
How many hours are left until you arrive at your destination?
We have, trying to see if I can find it here. I would say at least another hour. 1 hour in real time. So I'll be done roughly by noon. Usually about 923 miles. Takes about, I get there takes about an hour. I've been driving since, shoot, for 3 hours now. One of the longest streams all day, taking a lunch break. Probably be on for an afternoon stream. Oh shoot. Dang, I didn't realize I was speeding. Alright, 65. I'm trying my best to not only keep it on the road, but also keep it to the speed limit. And we do have our occasional accidents from here and there. This is a very long drive. I think it takes a total of what, 4 or 5 hours to get where I'm going. We are currently Rock Springs, Wyoming. So we're almost to Utah. We got Utah, and then we got Oregon. And once we're in Oregon, we'll be getting to our final stop. $870 miles to go. 18 wheels and Jesus.
The stories of America every night. You get the all-new CBS Evening News coming January 27th.
Well, it's a long drive to Capitol Hill. They blocked off all the streets.
Welcome back to CBS News coverage of the inauguration of the 47th President of the United States, Donald Trump. You are watching the motorcade carrying President Joe Biden and President-elect Donald Trump. Vice President-elect and current Vice President, as well as the First Ladies, are also in that motorcade in different vehicles as they make their way.
Oh, they put up a lot of gates. That's why.
Watch this very closely as that ceremony will be held inside the U.S. Capitol Rotunda, where already thousands have arrived, not only in the Rotunda, but in the overflow room known as Emancipation Hall. And that's where our Chief White House correspondent, Nancy Cordes, is. Good morning, Nancy.
Good morning, Nora. You know, one of the most important, lasting speeches that any president can give is his inaugural address. And it is widely believed that Trump's address back in 2017, when he took office the first time, was pretty dark. The most memorable line from that speech that often gets quoted is about the era of American carnage being over. In fact, former President George W. Bush, who was sitting there on the platform that day, famously said, according to several people around him at the end of the speech, well, that was some weird expletive. But what we have gleaned based on the excerpts we've seen from the speech he's going to give today is that the speech is much lighter, more optimistic than what we heard from him back in 2017. He's going to say, for instance, I return to the presidency confident and optimistic that we are at the start of a thrilling new era of national success. A tide of change is sweeping the country. His longtime aide Jason Miller spoke to CBS News this morning. He said, this is going to be a nuts and bolts speech. He's going to get down to brass tacks pretty quickly to talk about what he wants to do over the course of the next week.
Nancy Cordes, thank you. Now, as you see the presidential motorcade arriving in the east front of the Capitol, let's go to our own congressional correspondent, Scott McFarland. He is right there.
Oh, easy to.
Scott.
About 100 feet away from where the presidents are arriving now in this motorcade. It's quite an image. We're going to see President Biden and President-elect Trump side by side in the same vehicle, considering just a few hours ago, President Biden signed preemptive pardons to protect people from what he thinks is unjust prosecutions by Donald Trump. That happened the same day they made this ride over to the Capitol. The motorcade comes with a separate vehicle, nothing with Vice President and Vice President-elect. As they exit these cars, they're stepping through
Keep right.
10 to 12 degree chills, about 20-degree temperatures. The short walk into the Capitol together. The families
Turn right.
now. Presidents arrived about 30 minutes ago. This whole show happens inside the Capitol Rotunda. Striking contrast to the image that Nancy described 8 years ago. Striking contrast with the image of 4 years ago. There go, President.
I don't know. I see you again.
And the name carries into the Capitol.
I know, Tony. I know.
We ushered into the Capitol Rotunda.
Scott McFarland, monitoring.
Oh, we're thankful that we have TikTok back, but we don't know how long. I mean, Trump still has to
I am
give
glad I
it.
got to see you again.
I'm glad to see you too, Tony.
Capping this remarkable political comeback. Also, I can see there in green coat is Senator Fisher, who's also he is the Republican co-chair of the inauguration.
Hello.
Senator Fisher, they were able to provide
All right. Everything's up and down on TikTok and stuff, so it's short-lived. Yeah. Oh yeah, your exes said it all. Like, let's give it some time and let it do its thing, because you know the incoming president was going to act right away. You're like, no, not him.
about, Kyle. Right?
Some common sense outside of the mission span coming in.
Yeah. So, I mean, he's at least giving a 90-day window to fix this thing. So we have 90 more days before it's either prohibited or it's not prohibited. Hopefully we don't get that point, because we know Trump loves social media and he loves TikTok, and that's where a lot of their votes came from, was social media. And here's the funny part, all these tycoons, the day that they wanted to ban TikTok, all were on TikTok. Have these 100,000 followers and stuff, or millions of followers, and then they're blatantly doing the opposite, as if they don't need the voters or anything. And we're at this point here. What was that? Oh yeah.
And President Trump then remaining here at the Capitol. At that point, he is expected to address an overflowing crowd in Emancipation Hall, where Nancy Curtis is, of course, again, because this is taking place inside. So many supporters are not able to be here, but there are a few gathered here at the Capitol. In addition to many lawmakers you see there in the rotunda. At that point, we expect that the
Good, I got a full railway station.
in a signing ceremony. We do expect
Why is that?
sign a number of executive orders here at the Capitol and at Capitol One, where people join supporters
Dang.
in the day. Of course, right now we are seeing some of the president-elect's cabinet designees enter. Many of them have already been for confirmation hearings here on Capitol Hill. We have seen many of them here in the halls of Congress. You just saw Pete Hegseth, of course, controversial nominees to speaking to Senate.
Sounds good. Talking about. Alright, I can't tell if it's morning or nighttime. 79,000 pounds. Time is, I think it's 10:04. No, is it nighttime? No, we're gonna arrive at 10:05 in the morning. So I think it's nighttime. We're gonna pull over here and sleep. I think we can, yeah. Alright, it is rise and shine morning time. I don't think they don't mind that. Yeah, I'm actually watching the election while streaming, because it's supposed to take place around noon, which is about the time I'm supposed to be done. Plus, I've had to state dignitaries.
And there you have Dan Quayle. There you have there with his wife, and we are expecting as well. Of course, former vice presidents are invited, and we are expected to see Mike Pence. He has confirmed that he is attending. What to bring in as we watch these arrivals. Chief Washington correspondent Maeve
Major Garrett. He's also in the Capitol. Major.
This is the ceremonial recasting for the nation of what the meeting of January 6, 2021 actually was. Corporate America estranged itself from then President Trump, and many in the Republican Party thought his political career was effectively over. He is now returning as president to the very place where those who supported him rioted on Capitol Hill to disrupt the peaceful transfer of power and overturn a legal and fairly held presidential election. What we're seeing here is a complete recontextualization of what January 6th means. Those who long supported President Trump believe it was just a momentary spasm, a reflection of anger that grew out of COVID-19 and lockdowns. Many others, President Biden in particular in his inaugural address 4 years ago, said it was a symptom of something dark and dangerous in America. White supremacy, extremists, terrorists within the United States. He warned about all of those dark forces coming back into America. Whether those are dark forces or not, President Trump returns to power and can recontextualize all of January 6, 2021 as something that, if it's momentary or not, did not discourage him and did not dissuade the American public reinvesting him with powers he is about to possess in this room, in the Capitol Rotunda, in moments from now.
That's an excellent point, Major Garrett. Thank you. And there is going to be massive change here in Washington.
There is. It was notable there, Nora, that Mike Pence, the former vice president, walked in by himself. Karen Pence was not with him. And we talked earlier about what was clearly tension between her and the former president. Remembering on January 6th, she was sheltering in safety along with some of their children, as I understand it, and the vice president, as those mobs who were storming the Capitol. Exactly.
I think as a wife, that's very difficult.
Understandable. And she can't forget. We're acknowledging the awkwardness. I don't know if irony and awkward are the right words to even choose when we talk about Joe Biden peacefully transferring power to Donald Trump, whose supporters tried to stop that transfer of power in 2021. And the Biden campaign that ran on this idea of an existential threat to democracy, even in that farewell speech that President Biden just delivered, warning of this dark future, saying, stand guard, talking about oligarchs as we look at these CEOs in the room, tech billionaires, and today walking side by side in this diplomatic, genteel way,
Gotta go
as if
see
none
you
of that
later.
had happened.
All right, Mario Kart.
Heard an entire presidential campaign warning us of the dark future should Donald Trump be elected.
Have a great day.
We're now gonna test
You have a
and see
great
what
day
happens.
too.
It's also interesting to see who was invited to this inauguration.
Are
There
you
were a
gonna be
number
live
of
later?
leaders, that is,
Probably later,
it's
after
unusual
lunch
to
or
see who
something.
was personally invited. One of them, the Prime Minister of Italy, a conservative leader within Europe. That seems a symbolic invitation.
But definitely not
I'll
tonight.
see you then.
As you and I spoke
All
about
right.
the other day, from the very far-right movements, anti-immigrant movements within Europe, in Germany, and in France, who sent representatives.
Later.
And as you
Have a great one, Mario
the Prime
Kart.
Minister of Hungary, who's not there, but a dear friend of Donald Trump, say it, he sees this return to power by Mr. Trump as a sign of a global shift towards the far right, empowering a conservative global movement. That's how he and his political advisor describe what we're about to see here.
You two, see you this afternoon if I'm not busy.
Yep.
Jan, we haven't heard anything from Mr. Jan. Consider Mark Zuckerberg must be a lot of places. That's right. So what we're seeing, Gail, as you just pointed out, the world's richest men are all
Wow.
here at the U.S. Capitol Rotunda. Elon Musk is number one at that, worth over $200 billion, and then Jeff Bezos, around $200 billion, give or take here, Bernard Arnault, and others gathered here for this inauguration along with their members of their family. And I should just point out that shortly we are going to hear the introduction of former President Clinton and former President George W. Bush, former President Barack Obama, and then this whole ceremony in John Dickerson.
Just wondering whether in the history of mankind there has ever been a geographical location that has had more wealth connected and collected in it than what we're looking at right now.
There's Clinton. Whoa!
As we mentioned, shoot, right, which is down that red carpet onto the inaugural platform. That majestic platform. Now, she wants to just gathering some snow.
It's a relief that we introduced coming down that and I'll also mention that President Clinton and Mrs. Clinton was there 8 years ago. They came to the launch of the very small two-way personal touch afterwards. And President Trump specifically expressed his gratitude that they were all there for their service to the country. It's that kind of one thing that both sides sometimes are pretty quickly recaptured. This is
Alright, so 45 minutes we should be done.
And as we mentioned, these are photos of Donald Trump's family that you just saw there, and former President Barack Obama heading to the Rotunda platform, not joined by Michelle Obama. She did not also come to Washington for the funeral of Jimmy Carter, just recently celebrating her birthday. And just mentioned the committee co-chair, Steve Witkoff, in addition to these responsibilities as co-chair of the inaugural committee, Margaret Brennan has just recently returned from Israel after working to help work that deal to bring the hostages home.
Donald Trump's best friend, as he describes himself, also real estate developer, and now the closer on this major diplomatic deal between Israel and Hamas. We'll have to see if the Trump team is able to continue to corral both sides to stay on track with a very complex deal that, if it works, would see the return of as many as 3 Americans who are still believed to be held hostage by Hamas and other terror groups. To Trump called the best friend marketers, he's so progressive best friend. I don't know, that's not that's not a following question for the next call.
There are a lot of supporters, friends here, for President-elect Trump.
the hostage ceasefire deal. Are you it took both presidents to get this done?
Yes,
If they
I think
both had been involved, it wouldn't have happened.
it is absolutely remarkable, and the Biden team is very clear about that. We had the negotiator from Face the Nation yesterday. He calls Steve Witkoff also a friend at this point. It was the idea that you can't find divisions between the two administrations, and the fear on the Israeli side that Donald Trump, who has been such an ally of Benjamin Netanyahu, might not take so kindly if he says no to a deal he wants that helped. So while Rutherford was in Doha pressing the Qataris to get Hamas, it was Steve Witkoff pressing the Israelis to get to yes, and that combined power got them there. Now, we'll have to see if they can keep them on track with this deal to bring those Americans back and the rest of the hostages.
We just saw Tim Cook talking with someone, but I'm curious, Senator, have you ever seen this many business leaders and these business leaders and this statue at an inauguration?
I think not, and of course, so much of this wealth has been created in the last decade.
Oh, you know where all the wealth is? Go to DC.
Incredible accumulation of wealth and success by these individuals, and frankly, they don't all get along all that well together, so they don't hang around together a lot.
And as Joe just mentioned, we just saw the CEO of Apple, Tim Cook, and last night we heard Donald Trump mention Tim Cook saying that Apple is promising to build some new businesses and make investments in America. Talking about how much has changed, he mentioned other companies who are investing, in his words, tens of millions of dollars. Donald Trump tried to make the case last night to his supporters at Capital One Arena, in his words, that he's gotten more done. And in his words, Joe Biden has gotten done in 4 months. You can see already trying to draw that contest even on the day before inauguration, which is usually a lot of glad handing and pleasantries. There you see the incoming, the white coat there, that's Mary who's standing, strong supporter, talking to John Paulson, the Palm Beach billionaire and noted hedge fund, private equity individual.
All right, 530 more miles to go.
The president was going to be part of the president's cabinet, but also a supporter here, and everyone is gathered, including the former presidents, as we saw them come in, and we're expecting just shortly is the Chief Justice will be announced. John Roberts says he will be the one swearing
the swearing in. Here are the Chief Justices. Whoa. The same people who said no to TikTok are coming in.
And Brett Kavanaugh, Justice Brett Kavanaugh, will be issuing the oath of office to J.D. Vance. And a reminder that one of these justices, Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson, put into office by Joe Biden, but 3 of these justices were appointed by and confirmed by the Senate under Donald Trump and has remarkably changed the landscape of the Supreme Court. I want to bring in Chief Washington Correspondent Major Garrett. And Major, given the changes that Donald Trump was able to enact during his presidency, and then Joe Biden, what do you see happening even in his first year of office?
Yeah, what I hear and what I envision for this second Trump administration, Nora, is emphasis on immigration, emphasis on tax cuts, not just extending the Trump tax cuts passed during the first Trump administration, but possibly adding others, giving relief to some northeastern states that have been long seeking relief during the
490
year of
miles
the Trump
ago.
administration. All of those things are going to be part of the domestic agenda: immigration, tax cuts, and a significant effort to boost what is already a significant amount of domestically produced energy in this country. The Biden administration kept many of the Trump policies, reversed some. There'll be a tactical decision to encourage as much domestic energy exploration as possible. That's natural gas, liquefied natural gas, oil, all of that, and the drill, baby, drill umbrella that Trump talked about relentlessly during the campaign, and a transformative approach to immigration that may not land well with all businesses in this country, small, medium, and large. If in fact workplace enforcement take laborers out of the economy, that's to be determined. But certainly the American public will support efforts to take those who have either committed crimes or have been already adjudicated to leave this country to be removed immediately. That will be
Really,
supported.
Trump?
The polling data on that is clear. That's going to be the early emphasis of this administration on immigration.
You literally got in my way.
Thank you. And looking now at the number of VIPs who are seated in the front row, very close to what's going to be the president's family. And here you have Donald Trump's 5 children making the entrance into the Capitol Rotunda. They are the last of the Trump family we'll see before we see Joe Biden and Doug Emhoff introduced. And we're talking just about how close his children are with
thought he was
President-elect in terms of
gonna be in
advising
Miami.
him, supporting him, being inside that inner circle.
They're everything. Remember, President-elect Trump grew up at his father Fred Trump's side, and he was told from a young age, you trust family. Everybody else maybe have a bit of a question mark about that. And he has taken that approach to his life, to his business, and to his presidency. He has an inner circle, he has a wide orbit of friends and allies, but it's his family he relies upon. Ivanka Trump, Donald Trump Jr., Eric in particular, have been with him through legal trials and political trials.
You know, when I interviewed Eric Trump 8 years ago when they first got into the office, and I said, what would be the biggest adjustment for your family? And he said, trusting people from the outside, because we are very close, we are very connected, it's very difficult for us to let people in. That seems to have been the case, although Ivanka Trump has made it clear she doesn't intend to engage this particular administration. Do you think that's true?
She will remain an informal advisor to President-elect Trump and will not join the White House staff.
I think there's a lot of the informal happening with this term. I know Jared Kushner, son-in-law, husband of Ivanka Trump, has been a conduit for a lot of the outreach to the Middle East. He is now invested in heavily by some of the Middle Eastern countries like Saudi Arabia and the others. He's staying on the outside while continuing those business interests, but a conduit to the Trump team, particularly on issues of geopolitics.
So much of what we're witnessing today is this peaceful transfer of power, a lot of pomp and circumstance and ceremony, but a lot of important things also happening today, and I want to ask Senator Blunt about that, because there are reports that Pentagon officials do not know who run the government's largest agency, the Defense Department. Donald Trump has not signaled. So what does that mean?
Well, I think the time between now and the time that the Defense Secretary is confirmed, whoever that turns out to be, it's really important to know, and surely those signals will come right away. The President would understand that you've got to have a chain of command, and I think he'll follow up on that.
We've heard reports about other agencies, about people that would be leading, and those names have been made public. Is it notable that we haven't heard who should be leading the Defense Department?
I don't know that it's notable. I do think it's extraordinary how deeply they have gone into these agencies, the various, not just the service secretaries, but their undersecretaries, their chiefs of staff. If this was done in such detail before, I didn't see it done by anybody, and I certainly didn't see it done by Donald Trump the first time. I don't think he's going to miss something as important as knowing who's in control of the Defense Department. And noon today, you still have the Joint Chiefs in place. And that's important. So you still have the Joint Chiefs in place. So we know who's in charge of every agency. We know who's the chairman of the Joint Chiefs. So to some extent, the Defense Department takes care of itself. But I think he'll be very clear about what civilian person is filling that role in the end. You know, I just noticed another kind of interesting, the entertainment here. Carrie Underwood, that's always a challenge. It was particularly a challenge for Trump in the first term, just getting entertainers generally. And it's nice to see we seem to have turned a corner on that. But even 4 years ago, the Biden administration had Biden team had a country music singer who was going to sing. They never announced it. On the Thursday before the election, before the inauguration, he said he didn't think he could come, and they called Garth Brooks for that day.
The Honorable Dan Quayle, accompanied by Mrs. Marilyn Quayle and the Honorable Michael Pence.
And thus begins the announcement of former vice presidents. We should note that we have learned that the entire Biden press staff has officially left the building, that Karine Jean-Pierre was the last to leave. Andrew Jackson's portrait is already back up on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
And Biden press staffer tells CBS News that the Reagan, which is
Oh,
the
come on,
Reagan
man.
used, Trump previously used,
Yo,
is
what's
back.
up?
They had to disassemble the rest of the desk to switch out the rows.
Alright, we're almost there. We got 396 more
He's
miles.
trying to offer you something.
When you're saying no.
Ladies and
I don't know what you're talking
the
about.
second President of the United States, the Honorable William J. Clinton, accompanied by the Honorable Hillary Rodham Clinton.
You already have a PC.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. Go
Your
create your
Xbox a coup.
Go create your own one. It's free. All you gotta do is create your own account. It's free. Didn't you know that?
Okay.
Yeah, you can. You don't even need a PC. You don't even need an Xbox. All you need is your phone. Yeah, go create your own. It's free. Free is good.
I can't because I don't have no games on my Xbox.
You don't need that. You can play them on your PC. Or Xbox. Xbox has free games. Didn't you know that?
Don't have a PC.
Well, your Xbox will give you free games. Didn't you know that? Yeah, Xbox is giving games away each month. There's a lot of free ones out there. Sign up today.
Your Xbox.
No, not mine. I'm saying go sign up on your Xbox. They're giving stuff away.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 44th President of the United States.
Don't make me mute you again, because I'm tired of this.
Come on, why just let me borrow your Xbox or two and then I have a trade you something that's a deal.
I don't need anything. But you to be quiet.
Come on, VR.
Alright, so we're almost there. Crap.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Chief Justice of the United States, the Honorable John G. Roberts Jr., and the Associate Justices of the Supreme Court of the United States.
I'm watching the presidential swearing in right now. Really? I need to get some fuel here, probably. 300 miles to go. Alright, we're down to 300 miles.
We will now with the introduction of the President and President-elect, and as we can see, Dr. Biden entering with the second gentleman, Doug Emhoff.
Tiffany Trump and Barron Trump.
Yeah, they say he was in jail up there. He didn't come down. Hey, man, that's all tall. You should play basketball. getting close to our destination.
And we're looking at members of the first family. And there you have members of the United States Senate, Senator Hoover, Senator Grassley, and Senator Tom Cotton tweeting away. He's like checking his phone with her latest on TikTok.
Doesn't want TikTok.
No.
Which is not allowed to be on federal devices because of national security concerns.
Well, I think it's Senator Tim Cotton has appropriately and very succinctly said why it's such a concern is that according to U.S. national security officials backed by both Republican and Democratic senators, if you have it on your phone, they believe that they can monitor and the Chinese owned ByteDance can monitor text messages, emails, location, and more, which is one of the points out why it's banned now from federal devices. Curious about the scene.
Ladies and gentlemen, discussing Dr. Biden and Mr. Emhoff, the Republican staff director of the Joint Congressional Committee on Inaugural Ceremonies, Ms. Emily Leviner, the Senate Secretary for the Minority, the Honorable Gary Myrick, the House of Representatives Chief Administrative Officer, the Honorable Catherine Spindor, and Mr. Bruce Fisher. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Jill Biden and Mr. Douglas Emhoff.
And the First Lady of the United States, Dr. Biden, has done so much for military families in her service as First Lady of the United States. Her son, Beau Biden, had served in the National Guard and had served overseas, and they first started the initiative with Michelle Obama, First Lady, and she continued that then as First Lady, making sure that military families receive the attention that they deserve, the support that they need.
Hold on.
Doug Emhoff, the second gentleman, has done a lot of initiatives to fight anti-Semitism.
Hello.
And that has been at the forefront of his agenda. You can see he's seated right next to
Kind of late to the party.
and it doesn't take any special analysis to see if people are tightly packed. Yes, yes.
And it comes to my final destination. Go from Texarkana, Texas to Oregon. 7 Oregons. What?
One of the close supporters, and as you said, friends of the president. It's also remarkable.
It's a 2,100-mile run that I was running. It's a furniture going to Salem, Oregon.
J.D. Vance and then the Chief Justice to the incoming President of the United States.
I'm only going to be on for until I drop this load off, which is about 224 miles. Since I've been online for almost 4 hours.
To make sure that there was no question about whether Barack
Yeah.
Obama was the legitimate
Dude,
president
by
of
the
the
time I
United
get this
States
load
because
done,
he was missing
yeah,
in
I'll be done for the morning stream. Come back later for an afternoon stream.
catch the missing word, or it was just Barack Obama's finding.
Been watching the inaugural this morning too. It started this morning. It's happening right now.
I have to say, I'm looking at this card, I do not see many people.
Yeah, at 12 o'clock they swear I'm in.
Anybody else besides?
Well, 11 o'clock your time.
I'm fascinated by why that is.
Yeah, they're actually in the Capitol right now. Everyone's coming
Most
in.
notable and one of the most high-ranking is Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson, first black woman to serve on the U.S. Senate.
Just watching that on YouTube.
By Joe Biden as he may wanted to follow.
I don't know.
the
I
footsteps of Jim
probably ate
Breyer,
lunch or
appointing
something.
women and
Rest up a little bit.
judges.
Since I've been on here since 8 o'clock this morning.
The side of his head. No, this is I can't tell you.
Yeah.
But he was undoubtedly wearing.
Yeah, I saw
I'm rooting for Buffalo on this one.
North Dakota, who is the president's choice to lead the
Because
Homeland Security.
I don't like the Chiefs.
Carrying out a number of these executive orders that have been signaled, Margaret, in terms of
I don't like
mass
Supreme Dynasties. They're
Donald Trump has
doing the exact same thing that the Patriots
Yes,
had done.
the South Dakota governor Will. She had at one point been considered.
I mean,
as a vice presidential
the Texans had no
candidate,
chance at winning that
Trump
game
team.
because the rest were not calling on both sides of the ball.
Published. They've gotten in the way of that, but it's not getting in the way. It
Well,
will
that's
be
not
at this
till
point
next
her
weekend.
Rising to a very key role. She will be working alongside a newly created role of
Yeah, tonight's
Margaret
college
Garza and
football.
Tom
It's the end of
Waldman.
that.
Also working with Stephen Miller, who will be the architect within the Trump administration of
Dang, Donald Trump's son
immigration.
is like 6'6". He is tall. And of course, we're back on TikTok too. Saw a lot of people go live this morning, so I went live as well. And what's that? You have to stay signed in. There should be something that says keep you signed in because I never sign out of Steam for anything. It should automatically say that way because that's how your games are loaded, is because you're automatically signed in. And same with World of Trucks, it's a little bit different because World of Trucks is basically the external contracts. Dang, they crammed 600 people in that. Right, it should. Unless you're talking about World of Trucks. World of Trucks is different because World of Trucks doesn't keep you signed in. Or at least whenever you're talking about getting all the gifts. Like, I've already got all my gifts from this Fast World of Trucks. That's probably what you're referring to, because if you can play the game, you're automatically signed into Steam. And if you can join the convoy, you're automatically signed into Steam. So it must be World of Trucks you're referring to. Dang it. There should be something that says remember me, or remember this device, or something. Yeah, I sign in via the QR code. You just use my phone since I got Steam on my phone anyway logged in. That keeps me automatically logged in. But I never sign out of anything or have to re-sign in. That's very odd because mine's on the cloud and it automatically saves everything. Yeah, 132 miles.
Check your fuel.
Alright, my fuel, we are good up until we get there. We're actually in the Oregon area. It was a long drive. It was a 2,100 mile drive from Texarkana, Texas to Salem, Oregon. What? 2,100. Oh yeah, I I felt like doing a long drive. Yeah, it was right about 4 hours.
I keep left there.
I do a 50-100 after lunch. And we do have enough fuel till we get there because we are coming to the place. Oh, there's a picture place here too. We're gonna have to. Oh, there's a couple places we can take pictures if we can get over there. There's a video spot here. Alright, I think I can try to get off here maybe. I think I'm gonna have to find another exit. There's a picture area. We're about 111 miles out of the way. Yeah, I know. I can get off this exit right here. We're gonna take a little detour.
Don't wreck the MLK truck.
I'll try not to. Only because I saw places to take pictures and videos.
Keep left. And then turn left. Turn left.
Now we're going to go our own way.
Reroute.
We've been taking some side roads.
Turn left.
Whoops. Oh yeah. Yeah, this will take us right where we need to go, and we can get some fuel while we're here. Why not? We'll get fuel. No, this is a Martin Luther King truck. With it being Martin Luther King Day. And Inauguration Day. Dang. Right. Alright, we got some fuel here. We'll take a few pictures here, then we'll go to our destination. I don't know. It was a long drive. Dang, he can sing. They're still coming in.
Keep left. And
Perfect.
then turn left.
Right ahead. Oh, dang, there's a nice church here. Oh, that's what I got to take a picture of.
And right.
Yes, please find a new route because I am taking some pictures.
Get ready to turn left.
so this is the place, I believe. Really not much here. I don't know. Oh, maybe it's that building. I think it has to be that. The clock tower. Has to be that. Yeah. Oh, city of Dallas. So the Dallas, Oregon here. Yeah, it wouldn't make sense to get into a convoy. And so he wants to take a picture of the Dallas, Oregon. Hey, Bob. There's a picture of the city of the Dallas. Nope. Yeah. So they want us to take a picture of this church. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Nice. Alright, now we'll go to the video spot over here. And see more of the Dallas, Oregon. Joe Biden's coming out now. Yeah, this is the exchange of power. The Dallas City, Oregon. And last but not least, Trump is probably coming up. Oh yeah. Oh man, oh man. Whew. Been up since 7:30, 8 o'clock, give or take. Moonshine Mill. Alright, here's the president-elect coming out. Nope, that's president-elect. JD Vance. Alright, we have got the Dallas, Oregon. Now let's get back on the road. President-elect Donald Trump is coming out. Here in a minute. Senate Majority Leaders. They've done some improvements in the Dallas Oregon since I've been through here. Now President Donald Trump is coming out, I think. No, I won't stop at this way station. I stopped at the others. There's President, but he's actually not wearing a blue tie or a red tie. Oh. Usually he wears a blue or a red tie. Well, his is like a purple tie. "93 more miles."
Let's bring in our chief of the House correspondent, Nancy Lopez. Nancy, some breaking news about President Biden.
Just 20 minutes or so left in this presidency. We've just got word from President Biden that he is pardoning his brothers, their wives,
Dang.
his sister, other family members. He says that he is doing this because baseless and motivated investigations wreak havoc on the lives of individuals. And obviously the message he's sending is that he believes the Biden family will be targeted after he leaves office by the incoming administration.
Absolutely. John, I can't think of a blanket pardons for every member of your family.
A blanket pardon for each member of your family.
Ceremony and both sides applauding for each other, and
I keep left there.
that looks normal. Ringed around this ceremony is the politics in America right now, and Joe Biden is anticipating something, enacting to head it off.
The statement says there's no acknowledgement of any wrongdoing nor acceptance that it be misconstrued as admission of guilt. So legally, you'd have to talk to a legal analyst about whether preemptive pardons for crimes not yet committed or no documentation of crimes committed or even charges brought stands.
Timing in the optics.
Keep riding.
To the 60th presidential inauguration. Today, President-elect Trump and Vice President-elect Vance will take their oaths of office, and we will witness the peaceful transfer of power at the heart of our democracy.
Nothing's ever peaceful about anything.
For the past year, I've chaired the inaugural ceremony committee, which includes the leadership of Congress from both parties. We thank the committee and Capitol staff and law enforcement who worked so hard over the last year, and especially the last 3 days. You've done a beautiful job, and you have shown grace under pressure. Our theme this year is our enduring democracy. The presence of so many presidents and vice presidents here today is truly a testament to that endurance. We welcome President Biden and Dr. Biden. We welcome Vice President Harris and Doug Emhoff, President Obama, cherish and defend it. It is the moment when they become, as we all should be, the guardians of our country. Through war and peace, through adversity and prosperity, we hold
Dang,
this
it's been a 4-hour
inauguration every
stream.
4 years, and today it falls on Martin Luther King Day. A further reminder that we must strive to uphold the values enshrined in our Constitution, the freedoms, the liberties, and, as is inscribed on the entrance of the United States Supreme Court, equal justice under law. What makes this moment more than a passing ceremony is all who are watching it across the country. The people of this nation, the ordinary people doing extraordinary things. President Kennedy, who at one point worked as a senator in this building and would often walk through this very rotunda, once said, "In a democracy, every citizen, regardless of interest in politics, holds office. Every one of us is in a position of responsibility. With that responsibility of citizenship comes an obligation not to seek out malice, as President Lincoln once reminded us, but to view others with a
All right, appreciate the new follows, Jason.
our differences. With that responsibility of leadership comes an obligation to stand our ground when we must and find common ground when we can.
All right, we are coming to our final destination.
Massive division, it is
Took us 4 hours to do it, but we have done it.
just happened to be born in my state to ensure that our nation's democracy is our shelter in the storm. There's a reason this ceremony takes place at the Capitol. Another one reason might be in a presidential office or in an executive office.
And then turn left.
People's house. It is a fitting reminder of the system of checks and balances that is the very foundation of free equal branches of that is how, for nearly 250 years, our great American experiment, founded in the rule of law, has endured. So, as we inaugurate a new president and
All right, what a drive it has been. Thank you for all the new likes, shares, comments, follows. We are back on TikTok. If those that did not know, we are still multi-streaming to every platform that we can go to. We've been live on Kick, on YouTube, on Twitch, Kick, Trovo, not Instagram because TikTok is back. Alright, and with that, we're just going to let them go ahead and park it. I want to thank each and every one of you. I'm going to go and watch the watch the coverage of the election. Excellent job. We have got $173,000. That will conclude the convoy also. And this is part 1 of honoring Martin Luther King and the election of Donald J. Trump. Alright, so I will catch y'all later. Y'all have a great one. And until the next one, just keep your notifications on and so you can see when I go live. I want to thank each and every one of y'all from the bottom of my heart. Y'all have been amazing as usual. And y'all have a great rest of your day, and I will catch you later. This is Big Tech Center, over and out. Y'all have a great one.